Let's find out what's happening.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke.
Fine, I'll go first. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
And welcome back to another episode of Dreamfall Chapters. It's episode 28. And I am Zoe. And I'm currently in the headquarters of the Rebel Alliance. And I'm supposed to talk to people, so brace yourself.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
I cannot even actually talk to you. Can I take the sword? Nope. I mean, I talked to these guys. I guess I can talk to them again. Oh, there's a crow. Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird.
Oh, shit.
Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things?
Oh.
I witnessed the whole thing.
That'd be right.
No, they said it was quick. I'm sure she didn't suffer.
She was already suffering. April was lost after she saved the balance. We wandered the same paths for a while, had some adventures, saw some sights, but then things happened, and we lost each other. Anyway, did I help with, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
Well, yeah.
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good.
Very good.
I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxus chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while.
Sure.
I'll find you in the city.
Okay. I guess let's talk to the Lyko? The guy who wants to murder Kian. Lyko.
You knew April. You were there when she died. Shepard told me. I wanted to know what you saw.
I saw April and Kian talking. Then the Asadi soldiers arrived and April was stabbed with a spear. She fell into the water. Kian was arrested. He was obviously distraught.
See?
I tried to save her, but I was too late.
Against the entire Azadi army.
You two were friends?
For a time we were more than friends. We were good friends.
Okay.
She was the strongest and bravest woman I ever knew. I respected her. I loved her.
Oh.
Maybe he'll warm up a little if I ask him a personal question. Where is home for you?
The continent you know as Azadir, my people's ancestral home. We are the Dole Antiqua, and we...
Well, Shepard said to ask around, and this guy looks sort of purplish.
Okay.
Have you heard of the
Maybe he
Purple
does.
Mountains?
I have not. I don't know the Northlands, and I have no inclination to know it any better than I do. When this war is over, I'm going back to our homelands.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the Ula?
What are they?
A magical people. They live in the Purple Mountains.
Outside the Southlands and Azadir.
Can't hurt to ask. Does the name Abnaxus mean anything to you?
No.
I don't think he's in the... I'm going to keep looking...
You go ahead.
He's lovely. I mean, I don't really... I can ask the general if I can find him again. Wait, there's a staircase up there. Oh, but the staircase is obstructed. Okay. Can I talk to you?
I wish I could have been more...
I understand.
There's much I'd like to... Perhaps another time.
I'd like that.
I don't... We shall speak again.
Okay. No, you cannot provide me any further information. That's just rebel. Where the hell did the general go? I thought I saw him. Maybe I didn't. That's the German people.
There are fewer rebels than I thought. Having seen what they're up against, I'm worried. Equipment-wise, the Azadi are definitely winning.
There is
but righteousness
Anu.
counts for a lot.
Abnaxus, Purple Mountains, Ular...
Anu's really
Ula,
weird
ula,
and
ula,
very
ula.
sweet, and I like her a lot.
That's exactly my thought.
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur.
Ugh, Bugs,
I don't think
please.
that's a potion.
No, please do.
I have to
Okay,
resist this
can't.
intense
I've
desire
been trying to find a
stroke
book
her
or
yellow
scroll or
fur.
manuscript
probably
or
be
map
fine
or
with it.
torn note
That'd be
page or
kosher.
ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
There must...
This is where I try to connect and make friends.
Yes.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than
Wow,
that.
you're very
Time
high
flies
up in
when you're
the
having fun.
hierarchy.
Well,
For
fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of.
she did?
Long story. You?
I don't remember.
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
We just broke up. In incredibly bad timing. It's been a difficult few months. I was asleep for a long time.
Yeah, we know that.
I tried to remember, but I couldn't.
We know
On top
that.
of all that, I started flirting with my therapist, and now I don't even know if I should have trusted
No,
him.
you shouldn't have.
Jesus.
Yes, please?
There must be something here.
She seems so curious about... Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
Now, we first talked about
I know you
that
are.
and
I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
what do I do?
Neural programming.
Programming.
I mean, I did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
So,
Sure.
no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely.
Aw, there's women
Anyway,
in here.
I've
saw
been through
them.
all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or
Nope.
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular...
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or someone's trying to hide something.
Ooh,
Which would be weird
conspiracy.
and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
I'm on a deadline. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxus' stone tree. If I can't even get a
Abnaxus' stone
mattress that
tree.
isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Abnaxus.
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be me striped breeches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed
die?
octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I might
was
have.
about
I
to
remember
ask you the
something
same
about
thing.
that.
Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
There we go. Abnaxus.
Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus. Now there's a name I haven't heard.
Well, you just
spoken
heard
in
it
years.
yourself because
Where do
you've
you know
uttered
it
it
from?
yourself.
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still... We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything. Past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell.
You said something about a key.
Where?
to
Yeah, is that
Abnaxus's
the tree?
house?
They called it the abode back then. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate.
And the key?
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
Okay.
What about this house?
Also still there.
Yeah, that is his
and not
house.
hard to find. Sits
It wasn't
right
the mole, it
circled
was
in the center
Abnaxus
of the
in it.
city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can not without the key, at least.
This key? Can I...
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure.
Heavier than it looks, ain't it? This magic goes back to the first magic.
Yep.
It does.
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his...
No.
promise.
Abnaxus is gonna be fine.
I'd love to chat, lassie, but I have duties to attend to.
Speak
There are
with
pit stops that
Shepherd.
need empty, and people to command.
They look ready to go to war.
Like it's all women.
I hope they won't have
Well,
to.
those two at least. So why is Anu not so friendless? There's a woman over there. Oh, these are men, I
You
guess.
spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, somewhat.
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them... I may not fully understand your role, Zoe.
Yep.
I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance. You must let it take you wherever it leads.
Yep.
I'll try.
May your gods favor.
Take a boat. Let's take a boat. Into Mercuria. That's the wrong way. Boat is exactly on the other side of the room. This has been a Speaking Heavy episode 2. I'm 15 minutes in and I've just left the actual room I started in. Well, it's a story game. It's not an action game, so I can't really help that. I mean, I shouldn't be skipping any of the dialogues, really. But
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
there is the crow.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm not
You're back.
sure what he can
And
do.
your head's still on.
Still,
Did you
a
swim?
useless sidekick. Swim? No, boat.
Impressive.
Swim? No, boat.
So, what's the next step?
I need to find the city green.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain.
Well, that's useful. I know where the city green is. But, I mean, if I can just follow the crow, it's gonna be faster.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow.
That's not where the city green is, thank you. This is where the city green is. They're still partying. But they arrested... Yeah,
So, how's business?
they arrested the big guy.
Pretty good. I mean,
And I'm sad. Because I didn't mean for this to happen. The goats were supposed to be happily lying down on the ground, but they're
I
not.
must admit that I'm getting out. I mean, farmers.
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
Yeah,
I worked so hard.
apparently not.
Harvest festivals are the same. I fit right in with the locals.
Well, now that you have hair back, you do.
What's going on here? Isn't that...
Hey!
Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
I don't think you can. That's the mayor. Not
So this
yet
is
mayor.
it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
Is that a
And there's
petrified
someone
tree?
else here.
Really? It doesn't look
Apparently so.
like a petrified tree.
Huh.
That's it. The home of Abnaxus. Now, I just need to find a way inside.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi.
I think I saw that man in town yesterday speaking to a small crowd. What's he doing?
Sucking up to their feminine... Ah! A member of the voting public.
No. Screw you.
Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, hmm? You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man.
No, I don't.
And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes.
I mean, look at his
I'm,
face.
of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch. A position
I would have
sorely,
never trusted a
desperately
man
in need
who
of
looks
new
like that.
blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what it looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus. He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I've had enough.
No,
Let's
we
see-
need to talk to him, though.
It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Marcurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us.
Ah,
I've sworn to restore our
There
sacred
we
heritage.
go.
The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name
Private
Hilaris
prejudice.
shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
what's
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. You're running for City Watch?
That was a dog.
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male.
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended...
Wow.
Oh, it's understandable. She's weak. She's
Just
sentimental.
not gonna give him any
She's merely a woman.
redeeming
She's not been
feature
able to
qualities,
properly
don't you?
inspire the men of the... As soon as I'm elected, No more magic, and our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers, and brothers, as it should be.
Yep.
He appears... It looks like they're trying to destroy... I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir.
Well.
For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this to build a Mercuria by and for humans. One that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future.
Okay.
Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence.
Wow. Don't you hate when something threatens you with existence?
Historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Goodbye.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Look, here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human, and remember...
Okay.
Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
I think what I need to do... There was a... Ah, that's just the crow.
I had wings. I could just fly.
I could use the crow as a distraction,
after
right?
I get some proper
So
directions.
he flies through and talks to them, they're gonna chase him. Yeah.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Is that the best you can do? Oh, take the
Geronimo!
talking bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go? And what kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our
he
own
flew
hands
back.
and eradicate this sorcerous plague.
I mean, this was
Skin crawls at the very idea of
this was not good enough.
the city walls.
Good bird.
Good bird, okay.
Again?
Still, you filthy little fowl. What? Not again.
Okay, well, that didn't help. Is there any item I can obtain in here? Whoa. I cannot interact with the wagon just on its own. Let's see what else can I do with the crow.
A talking bird is one of the least strange things about this place.
So what now?
I don't know.
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing
You
has
actually
happened.
make sense, but
That's just...
yeah.
I know.
I'm really not in the mood.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Well, I did, but it didn't work very well. Is there anything else? Oh, look, there's actually pumpkins. Hay.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Let's see what the pumpkins do.
I've got you now. Cursed fowl!
That didn't work very well. Crow, I think it's time to finish this episode. Will I ever find a way to get this very traditional male leader figure out of this place? You will find out in the next episode of Dreamfall with, Feminist Damage 312. Bye bye, Fallout.
My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.